Um, we'll flip gears now too. Looking ahead and knowing that right around the corner, new year, new quotas, new goals, new growth
Absolutely.
expectations. All of these things are coming now.
Hmm.
Again, and it's amidst a lot of uncertainty. So I guess
Hmm.
my question to you would be leadership through ambiguous situations. How do you not only blaze the trail, but make sure that you project confidence and that you bring people along for the ride with you? Because that's what leadership's all about. How do you do that in completely ambiguous situations where we don't know what comes next?
Yeah, yeah, that's a great question actually. Right now, as far as I'll speak, kind of just from a real estate, a single family real estate standpoint, our organization went completely virtual when for the inception of this industry has always been a resident can come to the office, see someone, pay their rent, their deposits, et cetera, et cetera. We completely transformed. So we're coming up on our busy season, which starts in March. And it's aggressive because our company is actively buying right now because we're looking to really grow our portfolio. So I think leading is, I think the biggest thing right now is that we've performed so well as an organization, um, that we want to just really continue to go at our pace and not freak out that it's a new year or that we're buying all these different things. We want to continue to go at our pace. We want to continue to do what we've been doing, right? And just focus on the process. Focus on what got us there. Within that process, we're going to improve, right? We're going to find maybe a small thing that we can tweak and make us more efficient and more effective, but really staying the course and not overly changing anything, but just continuing to, like you said, build relationships, continue to build the trust that we have for our peers, right? And really grow together, because as we get into kind of our busy season is when we're really going to have to lean on each other in this time. Something that I preach a lot is that within a process you want to stay in your lane, right? Now, staying in your lane, that does not mean that that's the only lane you're in. It just means that's your primary responsibility. And the more that you can perfect your primary responsibility and also understand, other people's lane and be able to help when they need assistance, now you're helping and supporting your teammate. You're getting better at the same point, right? And you're going to continue to progress and learn. I think as it pertains to like just the pandemic or just kind of where we are, the virtual thing, working from home, I think that's still going to be a challenge. I can't, I don't want to sit here and say that it's not. I think it is. Working from home is a challenge for some people. I think most people, or not most, I think some people really enjoy it. I enjoy it. People enjoy the flexibility of it, and it's really helped after people have gotten used to it. They understand that they can go to a dentist appointment, they can go do this, they can go do that, and still get their job done. And I think also, senior leadership in various companies have seen that, hey, we can still get quality results while our team members are home, and maybe save a little bit of money with facilities as well, right? So as far as with your question, I think nothing changes. I think it's just a new year. The clock turns. However, if we go BAU and business as usual and continue to pound the rock and just get better, right? What we always say, something I say a lot of is, if we can get 1% better, just one every day, right? 365 days later, you're 365% better than you were 365 days ago. That's amazing, right? That's amazing. So if we can focus on just that 1% every single day, I think everything takes care of itself.
Yeah. So I think a lot of people, they look at a hill to climb, and they're like, they're looking at the whole thing at once instead of steps at a time. I went on on a big trip into the backcountry a few years back, and I was, I'm a big novice, like hiker and camper, and hadn't really been since Boy Scouts years ago. And you look at some of these places that we scaled, and if I looked too far ahead, that's when I was like, wow. But if I just focus on landing the step, everything else took care of itself. You said earlier, think about your audience. And so when you're managing through ambiguous situations or complete and utter uncertainty, think about the audience. And again, we've talked a lot today about transparency and trust and making sure that people are coming along for the ride with you. And the best situations that I've ever been in from a work perspective, the ones where I really felt like, yeah, I'm bought in, I'm 100% in this, were when my leadership was transparent. And they told me, like, this is why things are the way they are. This is how we set budgets. This is the why behind it. This is where we need to be, but this is why. Rather than just saying, hey, go get this metric or go sell this, because nobody reacts or responds well to that. You've also got to be able to slow down and land each step. You're looking at a new year. You're looking at a lot of things that maybe you want to tackle from a career perspective. You're looking at a brand new number that you hit that's granted to have some growth. A lot of industries have done quite well this year, but all of them have been forced to pivot in the way they treat people and in the way that they reach out to customers and they deliver solutions, they deliver services, all of those types of things. So, another piece is we're human beings, so we're going to go into everything with expectations. You went into the holiday season, you had expectations. There were people you might have wanted to see that you couldn't, or there were experiences that you're used to having that you couldn't. I found myself going in with very low, but very low expectations of really specific things and just trying to enjoy the journey. And I really enjoyed the holidays. I got to see people that mattered to me. I got to talk to other people that I couldn't see and made memories with my kids, with my wife. That's what mattered to me most. And so I think go into this new year, go into these new situations with no expectations, but with expectations that are not easily trifled when stuff goes awry or doesn't go the way you think it's going to go. You've got to be agile. You've got to be able to pivot. You cannot be rigid in your game plan. And if you've said anything today that's really hit me, it is that ability to really connect meaningfully with all the people that you're talking to and with and working with. I'm in sales. You're in sales. I'm in tech right now. I'm in healthcare, working with a lot of those organizations. And so it's really challenging. Nobody really knows what to really expect around the turn. So we have to take things on each other's pace. Yeah, I think it's important to lay out the milestones that are important. If you're trying to work toward a deal, I think it's critical to say, hey, these are the milestones that we anticipate hitting between now and then. These are the things that we need to do. Let's keep each other honest on what you need, what I need. Let's have some touch points along the way. But let's focus on landing each step. And I think if you stay at the pulse of what's going on in your organization, with the teams that you work with, of the people you work with, the customers you work with, and there's that open, transparent communication that you've established because you care and you show you care and you invest in those relationships, I think things will take care of themselves. I think you're right.
I agree.